Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We have a 3v3 for you here at Tur. This one has been sent in to us by Emperor Kandikatsu. And as always, let us go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then we'll get right into it. So, attacking here, we have playing as Carthage. We have Charles Mcgrath 99. Playing as Galatia, we have Captain Rake, and then playing as Pergamon, we have Emperor Kandikatsu himself. On defense, we have Green playing as Boei. That's fitting, I suppose. Scrimp playing as Masilla. And then Wild Sweet playing as Massillian. So, place your bets on how many times I'm going to get Masilla and Massillian mixed up. I'm willing to bet it's going to be quite a few times, but it is what it is. So, Carthage is bringing with him, we have, of course, General's Bodyguard. We have some Iberian swords, big old ballista boy there, Libyan infantry. And then what do we have here? We have some Gallic warriors, yes. Some Samnites up front and center. Interesting. Libyan infantry, Italians, and Italians. You can't see me, but I'm doing with the thing with my hands. With hey, ho, gabagool. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. It's not, but that's what I did. So there. And then what else do we have? Some Libyan infantry, Libyans, and no noble fighters, huh? Okay. And then we have 3 Cretans, it does seem, and a unit of Balearics as well. Galatia is rocking, usual Galatia things. We got a bunch of Galatian legionaries, and of course we also have some Levy Freemen. Galatian swords, and then I'm assuming, yes, 3 Syrians, and then a unit of the Galatian noblemen. Pretty solid spear unit, too. They got that shield screen, bumps up their melee defense and armor. So they're pretty tanky. Pretty tanky. And then Pergamon is bringing, we have, of course, lots of a game of spears. He has quite a few a game of spears. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. I think that's as many as he has, right? Nope, 7. 7 a game of spears. And then a handful of Galatian swords, of course, naturally. And then 2 units of pikes. We have a big old ballista as well. And then we have just 4 units of archers. And I believe that is everything for them. Now, we'll start, right? 57 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. Let's get underway. Samnites up on the towers first and foremost. That could prove to be interesting. Oh, we can see some of Massillian here. We got some 2 units of tribal slingers. We can see a little bit of Masilla over here as well. Oh. We do have Numidian Lights and 2 units of Numidian Riders. Of course, spotted immediately. Ballista crew has been evacuated from the artillery. They are now peeling away. Smart move by Pergamon to have his spear units here in defense. And I don't know that Massillian is going to be able to actually get anything off here. That's a poor choice of words, isn't it? I don't think he's actually going to be able to pull anything off, let's say, with these 4 units. Surprise has kind of been spoiled. I think maybe he might have been a little bit better if he had brought them over here and left them in the tree line and waited, possibly. Or, well, it's tough to say what would have been the best move. But anyway, Masilla is taking some shots at them, and we can actually see some more troops back here. We got some thorax swords, I'm assuming, yes. From Masilla, we also have 2 units of Massillian Thurio spears. We got some Celtic bowmen, not the best bowmen in the world, but there you have it, and of course some sword followers as well. Can't really see much of anything else, though. The Numidian Lights kind of getting left out to dry. Look at that. Galatian sword's going to rush on forward, perhaps, maybe?
Understood.
They might catch them out here. But at this point, I think maybe it would be a better choice to not continue this chase. You are going to get shot by this arrow tower. And then, of course, the tribal slingers could be brought on over here to start slinging on into these Galatian swords and chip away at their unit health overall. Ooh, what do we got? Celtic Bow. Oh, yeah, just the Celtic Bowman. And that appears to be it for now. Ooh, we do have some Desert Legionnaires. And yeah, Massillian's just gonna maybe just hang out here and be a thorn on the side. Honestly, I would not move forward any further. Maybe. I think maybe I would get the Cretans up here. Obviously protect them pretty well, but get them up here and start to volley into these Numidian light infantries. They are very lightly armored. I say that they're lightly armored. 45, I feel like 45 armor is like kind of in the middle. It's down the road. Galatian swords, however, are losing. They are getting shot up by these Celtic warriors. They are tossing their javies in there. Down to 84 men, only 86 kills thus far. Is it worth it? Probably not. Sam, oh, look at that. Wow, the Iberians are actually winning that. That is surprising. I mean, I know that the Numidian riders don't exactly have the best armor and melee defense, but actually, no, you know what? I guess that isn't surprising, because they have really good melee defense. 60 melee defense for Iberian swords. That's, I mean, they have to have something, because their armor is such crap. 15 armor, but they are now getting shot in the rear as they retreat by the tribal slingers, so it's going to chip away at their health pool quite a bit. Libyan infantry coming over here, and oh wow, they still have the range on that. My lord, down to 92 men. It's not necessarily a rough start for the attackers, but still a little bit of a tough one. Can we see any more troops from Boei? It does not appear so. But yeah, Sandlight Warriors on the towers, not necessarily always the worst of ideas. So you have to think, usually, you know, in the front lines, you have your cheaper units to absorb most of that missile fire, Javi fire, and to take on, of course, the attacking factions units first as well, which are, of course, usually, as we can see, Gallic warriors, Italian swords, but sometimes sending in your elite units first, not necessarily a bad idea, because they're going to obviously have a better time against these kind of cheaper, not as heavy hitting units, and then you might be able to cleave through these guys faster and be able to cut a path through. But of course, the flip, Sally sells, she sells by the seashore. The flip side to that is that you're sending in your elites first. They are going to take some damage, and especially if the defenders notice this and they respond in kind, not necessarily with their own elite units, but getting their range units up front and center, being able to get into the sides once these units get inside the settlement. And honestly, I mean, this is like dicey that he's leaving his tribal slingers here, but I mean, they are just having a field day with these Libyan infantry. Down to 94 men, only 51 kills. My god, this is not worth it to me. I understand that they need to kind of get rid of these units here, but I mean, let's see. No, his ballista does not have the angle to shoot at these guys. Has he even shot any? No, he hasn't. They haven't shot any shots yet. How about Pergamon? Oh, no. Wow. Good job, Boei, and possibly even Massilla as well, getting those shots off and hitting these ballistas. He only has one left, but I mean, this now just means that he has a lot of ammunition left in this one ballista unit, and of course, if he actually wanted to, he could just drop the crew, move them on over to Carthage's ballista, and after Carthage uses up all of his ammunition, Pergamon could jump on Carthage's ballista, and they will actually carry the ammunition with them, so to speak, and then they'll be able to utilize it on Carthage's ballista, which is kind of, it's a neat feature. One that I actually didn't find out about until much, much later. I think actually like years after I purchased the game. So, Carthage and Galatia and Pergamon are now inside. Looks like the defenders are kind of giving this up a little bit here. Alright, I take that back. They're not necessarily giving up. This flank right here, I can see what's kind of going on. They're moving forward some of their units. Celtic warriors from Massilia, sword followers. Always a scary unit to deal with. Got some more Celtic warriors moving on over. They're going to take on some Galatian swords. And honestly, Celtic warriors might have this. Actually, no, they won't. They shouldn't, actually. But the way that Pergamon is coming off of this tower and engaging with these Celtic warriors, these Celtic bowmen and the Gallic hunters are going to have a field day with these guys, and they imagine that these guys are going to get melted pretty quickly. Even still, honestly, I think it wouldn't be such a terrible idea for Galatia, Boii to move in his sword followers, charge into the rear of these Galatian swords, and really just get rid of them as quickly. Oh, wow. 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 Okay. Oathsworn General up front and center. That is dicey. Pergamon has a nice line of fire right here, too. If he gets some good rips in here, he's going to take huge chunks out of this unit. And that could be proved to be extremely detrimental to the base morale overall of Boiai's entire force. We can start to see some more of Massillian over here, Numidian Light Infantry. Desert Legionnaires, we do have some heavy Numidian skirmishers, love to see it, and another unit of tribal slingers. Mercenary Gallic warriors, still moving up a little bit. Honestly, I don't know why he stopped here, down to 142 men. Cretans have been moved up. Are they going to start to fire into anything? No, not quite yet. Honestly, as far as Carthage goes, with his ballista, I would definitely be firing at the heavy Numidian skirmishers. The fact that 2 generals out of 3 are this close is not necessarily concerning, but mildly worrisome. Battle rhythm has been popped. Really? It's going to help them out here, actually. Keep in mind, Numidian Light Infantry is actually a super solid unit. With the buff that they have right now, their melee defense is up to 49, weapon damage, melee attack 35 and 41, and base morale is 45. So yeah, they're doing a hell of a job, but we do have some Gallic warriors coming on off these towers. They're going to charge, hopefully, right into the side of these guys. Are they getting shot at? No, they aren't. It must be friendly fire, perhaps? Maybe? Are the slingers firing at anything? They are not. No, I don't think they actually have that great of a shot at anything. No, that's a complete fallacy to that statement, because they have these mercenary Samnite warriors who are coming off the tower. And look at this. They're facing towards the wall. There we go. Now they're turning around, and now they're going to charge right on into these Numidian Light Infantry, and that is going to be a big problem. Celtic warriors taking on Samnites. Yep, cutting right through them like butter. Like butter. Samnites still at 160 guys, 8 kills so far to their name. It seems like these Celtic warriors were somewhat beat up from the beginning. Samnites are actually... Are we pulling through here? Is that what's happening? That's kind of what it seemed like was happening for a second. That's honestly only... Great camera work with there. That's honestly only going to hurt them in the long run. Pulling through is not... it's a shitty thing to do, and yeah, sometimes it works, but most of the time it does not pay off, and your unit gets absolutely obliterated. Meanwhile, over here we still have 1 unit of Numidian Riders hanging out. 0 kills, 80 men left in the unit. So they're going to have to be careful. Ooh, look at this. Massillian is actually... Wow. Wow, Massillian has completely turned his ballista 90 degrees, and Lord knows what he's firing. It says that he's firing, but he hasn't ripped the shot yet, so... But he has a great angle here. I mean, once Carthage, if Carthage does manage to push this way, Massillian is going to have some nice, juicy shots to get on it, right on in here and do some serious damage. Median Knight's not doing too good. 142 men left, 46 kills. Desert Legionnaires tossing their jabbies. They are... Yeah, this unit's kind of all over the place. I mean, I understand he's probably focusing somewhere else, most likely, but he needs to reform this unit. But we have some more Sand Knights charging on in, and that's going to put some pressure on Massillian's front right over here. And just shot after shot coming in from Carthage. Ooh, hitting some of the Gallic hunters. Love to see it. Game of Spears. Game of Spears? Spears? I said that weird, didn't I? I think I did. Moved up a tower, but unfortunately he's pulling away. I don't know. It might have been worth... Yeah, now he's going to shift his entire army. Not great. Not great, but at least they should be out of ammo. No, he still has ammo. Oh my god. This could be bad. This could be bad. What about these guys? Oh no, that can't be true. If he still had ammo, he would definitely be firing at this ballista right now. 54 kills for this one. What about Carthage? How's Carthage doing? Up to 128. Nice. Very nice. Very good, very nice. Oh, he does. He does. I don't know. Would I move? Would I change direction? I mean, you also got to think. I mean, he could just wait until they get here. But he gets some nice shots in these archers. He could go after a general. But yeah, I think I would go after this ballista and just get rid of it. That's one less piece of artillery that you have to worry about that's firing into the settlement. Desert Legionnaires, Desert Legionnaires. Did he not take any Desert Cohort? Does not appear so. Is that another Oathsworn unit? Does not look like it. Oh, how's the general doing over here? 108 guys, only 16 kills. My lord. Carthage over here appears to be having not the best of times. Attackers are kind of really pinning themselves into a corner here, unfortunately. Honestly, I think it might have been wise for Carthage to... Yeah, Pergamon should stop firing, get his guy over here. Get the guy over here, and just start ripping shots back into here. Maybe even knock down a section of wall. This is going to be a tough fight. The attack in general seems to have stalled a bit. Galatia's in here more or less on their own. Pergamon has one unit inside. Carthage has 3. Ooh, pardon me. It is very late right now at the time of recording this. And I'm a sleepy nugget. But I will carry on. Glacial Legionnaires doing pretty good against some Axe Warriors. That is no surprise there. Celtic Warriors managed to get a nice little charge. Is that right? Into the back of the Sand Knights. They are losing. Sword Followers, not surprising. Let's take a comparison of the stats real quick. 36-34 for melee attack and weapon damage. 55 and 95 for the armor. 57 for melee defense, 39 and 40 for weapon attack, and 40 for weapon damage. So yeah, they're 47 guys. They're starting to waver. 161 kills though. They did put in a decent amount of work. Glacial Legionnaires are next up on the chopping block potentially. Coming in from the Cretans, 28 kills so far. Still quite a bit of men. Oh no! What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Please pull them back. This is not worth burning down this tower. I mean, keep in mind though too that burning a tower down, especially right here, these Desert Legionnaires are going to feel that. Oh no! But they're going to feel that too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not good. But can we get a cool screenshot? The answer might be yes. Hopefully we got a cool screenshot. We shall see. We shall see. But yes, let's take a look. 139 guys left, 64 kills. Libyan infantry is not doing too hot though. Sam Knights aren't doing too great either. I mean, 145 kills, not bad. But down to 35 men. Looks like they're pulling back, switching out, perhaps. Love to see it. Love to see it. Slingers coming around now. Are they out of ammo? 101 kills. And are they? Are they out of ammo? They are. Not bad, though. 101 kills. Love to see it. And I think he realized what was about to happen, and he got them out of there ASAP. Meanwhile, over here, we have a game of spears coming on in. Celtic Warriors getting shot up by Syrians, it looks like. Always a nasty thing to get shot by. Thorax swords are now going to take on these a game of spears. And they're actually going to pull back. That's... don't know if that's a good idea. The Thorax swords probably would have had a pretty good time unless they baited the game of spears into coming in over here, because now they're kind of dealing with the sword followers as well, but they have been put into square formation. Smart move, so they will be able to last a little bit longer. Melee defense has been bumped up to 74, morale up to 75, and now of course they're also going to start to neutralize this arrow tower, which is also a bonus. Yeah, Carthage is having a terrible time. They don't have much of anything left. I mean, not that they don't have much of anything left, but... I mean, they have a depleted unit of Iberian swords that has managed to come back. Hopefully they still have some of their jabbies that they can use. General's bodyguard. I mean, if they can't break through here, I don't think he's going to be able to make it inside the settlement. Please don't. Although the gatehouse is neutralized, but they are in here, aren't they? Isn't Massillian? This doesn't count. They aren't close enough for it to count for being on the inside. I find that hard to believe. But at least now they'll be able to, like, they're routing, just standing there getting shot more. They'll be able to come over here and burn down the gatehouse if they want. But that's also like, ooh, is that a good idea? Is that a good idea to sit here and get shot? Wait a second. Heavy Numidian skirmishers. Heavy Numidian skirmishers. Tribal slingers. Did we see 3 units of tribal slingers? What's this? Armored desert oh no! Oh no! This... Oh no! Oh, that could have been big. That could have been big. I mean, he's getting kills, but actually he's getting a shit. Holy shit, dude! Look at that, 182 kills in such an incredibly short amount of time. Even though they're routing, but good lord, look at that number climb! My god! 279 kills on a suicide charge, no less. Good. And it's still going. He's going to get 300 kills. Easy. Where are they? I don't think that will kill his own men, but how many did they get? 300. He broke, and he's still getting more. My god. 153 guys left out of this unit. Again, I don't think routing chariots damage your own units. Which, in hindsight, is kind of stupid. Like, it should, right? Because, look, when elephants go on a rampage, they, oh, I'm missing this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, my God. Carthage, you fool. You forgot about this. Oh, he's losing his Cretan. He's losing one of his Cretans. What do we get here for kills? 72. 47. They didn't get a lot of kills, but I mean, the amount of disruption that they caused here. Not to mention causing Carthage to use some of his Javies here, possibly even Pergamon too. Could be wrong though, it doesn't seem like it. Only 5 kills so far for them. Still lobbing shots. This is what's kind of like a happy accident with losing 3 out of 4 of your ballistas, right? Because yes, while you did lose quite a bit of your firepower, you now have so much ammo for one ballista, and you're not covering as big of a spread of the battlefield, but even still, that's more shots that you're able to shell out with one. I mean, he's trying. He's trying. Heavy Numidian skirmishers or no, tribal slingers. Still only 101. Desert Legionnaires not doing too good. What are you firing at here, dude? Yeah, go after the Desert Legionnaires. That's what you need to be going for. Numidian skirmishers over here. 90 kills so far. Do they have the weapons out? They do. Swords are out, so they are out of ammo, but these guys are still super dangerous. Still super dangerous. Honestly, I know I'm almost positive that I saw that initially some of his Numidian light infantry did have a chevron or two. I would have dumped the chevron into these guys, because these guys are nasty. But you guys know that. They're like easily my favorite skirmisher unit. They're just so cool. They're so cool. Slingers now getting routed out of here. So now, actually, Carthage will be able to capture this gate, thankfully. He'll be able to get his general on the inside. And, yeah, oh my god, Pergamon's archers are over here. Not necessarily unprotected, but just kind of hanging out here. Meanwhile, over here on this flank, I haven't really been covering too much that's over here, have I? All the action's been going on over here, especially with that suicidal chariot charge. My god. So here you go, Massillian Cav, basically Massilia's version of Citizen Cav, in my opinion, although they are definitely much better. Galatia's making some steady progress over here. Pergamon's a game of spears, down to 100 men, 90 kills, 99 now. Definitely should be in square formation, though, to deal with these sword followers. Hopefully, though, Galatia will be able to slip on by and get on in here. Not necessarily come all the way through and charge, but get them up on the wall right here. Jeez, I'm having such a brain fart. I'm sorry. Get them on the wall right here, and then you can charge them on in. And at least some of the unit, as it charges forward to get into the side of the sword followers, some of the unit will end up getting into the rear. And then you just have the Levy Freeman here. 3 kills, 30 kills. So these guys are probably out of Javies, or the Celtic Warriors rather. Levy Freeman might still have some Javies left, but Galatian swords will be able to take care of these Levy Freeman very, very easily. Solid unit for Cav, not so much for Glacial Legionnaires. So, gates have been captured. Carthage, now with what little men he has left, is moving on in. Pergamon is... Are you out of ammo? No, he still has ammo. Still firing. Ooh, but here we go. Massillian Cav is on the move. Definitely going to come on out of here and go after the ballista crew to get them gone. Up to 100 kills, though. Not bad. Be interesting. Game of Spears coming on in. Where are the pikes at? Where are the pikes? Right here? Yeah. Pikemen honestly might be at this point what's going to turn this. I mean, I know we still have some Massillian Thorough Spears. Heavy Numidian Skirmishers. Is this the same one? Yeah. Up to 104 kills so far. General here still has plenty of ammo. Still has all of his ammo, actually. Gallic Hunters, 82 kills. Still his ammo. Oh, look at this. Nice positioning here. He's going to get some good shots into the sides of these Glacial Legionnaires. And more to the point, into his weapon arm. So no shield there. Missile block chance is going to be not as good. But if they can manage to capture this tower, I'm almost positive that it will be within the sphere of influence for it to shoot at these guys, correct? Yes. So hopefully it'll start to shoot not only at the infantry and ahead of them, but also take some shots at the Gallic hunters here, because these guys are dangerous. I mean, only 35 missile damage, but I mean, they can disappear in a heartbeat and reappear elsewhere without you even knowing what's going on. Yeah, it looks like Massillian did not take any cohort. Which, honestly, there isn't that much of a difference between the two, so to only bronze chevron up some of these guys, I can't really blame him for doing that instead of the heavy Numidian skirmishers. So, 30 minutes, 19 seconds left in this one, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and do all the cool YouTube stuff. Helps out the channel, and of course, I appreciate it as well. Bounce power is slightly in the favor of the defenders, but I'll hold my tongue because usually when I make my predictions, they end up being wrong anyway. Massillian Theriospheres moving on forward. They're going to start to throw some javies at what, though? At what? No, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you not paying attention? Balearics firing at something. Don't know what, though. Going after, yeah, definitely good to go after. Oh, it's everyone. Oh, I don't know that I would be doing that. Don't know that I need to be firing at all of those guys. Look at this. Tribal Slingers, 94 kills. They are now firing right into these Cretans. I don't know. Yeah, pull the Cretans back. I mean, their armor's good, but... Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Wavering. 42 guys. Only 70 kills, too. That's rough. That's rough, buddy. Like an infantry. What is he doing? What are you doing? Is he just trying to be, like, ultra sneaky? I mean, he could have went this way. And then he's going to stop right there. Really? Honest, I was going to say maybe he should bring his Cav over here, the Massillian Cav general, over here, and then he could come down the mountain pass. Because... Oh no, you can't. There's nowhere to slip, right? I don't think... I'm almost positive, actually, that you can't slip between these houses. I could be wrong, but I think I am not. And look at this here. Massillian has set up some of his legionnaires right here. For those of you who don't know, this right here is a way up. It's kind of glitched. So you just kind of have to keep on right-clicking up the hill to get your unit to go up this way. It's not a bad... It's not cheating. It's just there. It's also not like... Because the way that it happens is your men... I'm going to slow this down real quick. Your men column up like so thinly, and then once they get to the point where they can actually come out, they like trickle out. So while it is like kind of OP in a sense, it also is not. It really is only OP if you're playing against people that don't know about it and they don't have this covered, and then you can exploit that. But clearly Massillian knows what is going on. And, yeah, he's got to make sure that nobody can sneak up behind them. And they're trying to hold the line here, too. 11 kills. They may be out of javelins. And, honestly, I don't know where any of their archers are anymore. I mean, I don't know if 107 kills. They might be out of ammo here. No, they still have ammo. Okay. So they still have ammo. And obviously the general here still has ammo. But getting the pikes over... Yeah. Yep. Getting the pikes over here, having the pikes come up and try and deal with these Legionnaires, that might not be a terrible idea. Meanwhile, over here, looks like Pergamon's just kind of holding Massillian. I did it. There it is. Massilla in check. But of course, we don't know where the Massillian general has gone off to, so anything is possible at this point. Balance power is, yeah, still in the favor of the defenders. Turret is a bit of a tough nut to crack. I mean, lots of choke points. And then a very defensible position, too, right up here as well. Got some Desert Legionnaires. They're going to take off 201 kills. Oh, no, they came back. They managed to come back. Levy Freeman now getting sent in. Libyan Infantry, 108 kills. Down to 21 guys. They are probably going to be gone soon. Glacial Legionnaires, 131. Libyan Infantry again, 82. Here comes the Carthaginian general. Looks like the Cretans were taking shots here. Uh-oh. All hunters have popped back up. How many he has left, though, we don't know. And he still has 2 Massillian Thurio spears. Plenty of ammo left. There's the Oathsworn general down to 86 guys and only 16 kills. Oh, that's why you don't leave your general up on the front line. You'd be paying for it. Honestly, these Syrians here, I think, would really benefit from firing in on this Desert Legionnaire right here. Be a great unit to go after. Really chip away at this unit that's holding the line right here, and then you'll be able to charge on in and hopefully be able to break them. Massillian Thurio spears, tossing their javies, up to 55 kills. Yeah, they still have ammo left, and these, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is a murder trap. And then look, only a handful of guys come up. See, and then they get stuck. You have to constantly keep clicking in order for the entire unit to come up here. Looks like they're out of ammo. 75 kills, though, not bad. Game of Spears taking on some Desert Legionnaires. No surprise that they are losing, or winning, rather. Libyan Infantry is hanging on for dear life. Don't think they're going to last much longer, though. Glacius General's finally deciding to come in, I guess. Unless he's glitched. Oh, no. Is he glitched? Uh-oh. He might be glitched. Nowhere else, though, right? No. That sucks. So he's not even working with a full deck of cards. Where is this general? That will be so hard to find. That sucks, dude. Unfortunate. Yep, there we go. See, it's not worth it. It's if your enemy knows about it, it's not worth it. If they don't know about it, exploit the fuck out of it. But if you get to the point where you and your allies are inside of Tur, and you have a considerable amount of ground taken, and you see the enemy sitting right here, don't even bother. Just don't. Because it literally will be the worst uphill battle of your life. Unless you're having heavy archer support. See some more of... oh, Peltist, okay. 0 kills, full unit, ready to go. Now we're getting some, yeah, retreating. Pikes are getting moved forward, so it's no surprise that that is happening. 75 kills for the Massillian Thorio Spears. They're definitely out of ammo, but they won't be able to take on the pikes. Another unit moving on up. But honestly, I don't think that I would send them over here unless he's going to try and... Ooh. Game of Spears, though, going to volley right into the back of the Thurios. And didn't manage to kill anybody, however. That is surprising. What else do we have going on? Not much, just a slow grind. Slow grind. 12 hours later.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, Pergamon's getting some good shots in. It appears that he is going after Massillian's general. Obviously, that's definitely what you want to go for if you can get rid of, and especially kill the general. It's going to really do some damage to morale. However, I do believe that the Desert Legionnaires do get discipline. I believe they don't get spacing though. Do they? Attacking Tetsudo, discipline, yeah, disciplined.
Double time.
Here we go. See, this is now viable because they're too busy worrying about Pergamon. But now that he's up here, let's see. Can we take a look? I would have said he could slip through, but honestly, I just tried to... I don't think that this is traversable right here. This tiny little gap there, I do not believe that that is traversable, so we can't exploit that, unfortunately. And Masilla has a fresh unit of thorax swords over here that's doing nothing except keeping an eye on these two Agama spears. So who's really winning here in this regard? Celtic Bowman, 107 kills. They probably are out. Yeah. No, they still have ammo. Okay. Okay, so it still could be a dicey situation for the pikes. And, ooh. Why did you do that? He doesn't even necessarily have a kill box set up. But charging into this also is not the greatest of ideas. So waiting is definitely a smart move to make. Pergamon's moving up as a game of spears. Hopefully he'll be able to get some actual shots off. But he might also... no. Oh, look at that. He obliged him. Brought over his sword followers. And what is he? Oh, he's going after the Desert Legionnaires. He's going to have to move them up. Definitely would not be a bad idea to move them up and get them, I think, slip them on by right here. And then just put them in the square. Or at least the Glacial Legionnaires. Get the Glacial Legionnaires up here, slip on by. I say that, but that's a terrible idea, isn't it? Because you got the Desert Legionaries right here. Sword followers are winning this fight against the Glacial Legionnaires. Tribal slingers are still firing. Still firing.
Marching advance at speed.
And there's still 17 minutes left in this. It is just a slow grind. I would love to know where the Glacian General's unit is over here. Or is this him over here? It is. There we go. I found him. Hooray! I did it. Alright, tit for tat over here. Pikemen are getting wrecked. 28 kills only. Oh my god. But it looks like one of the Massillian Thorio spears also got routed out of here. Game of Spears doing pretty good against Levy Freeman, no surprise there, but now they are going to get sandwiched between some Massillian Thorio Spears. Definitely time to pop them into square so their melee defense is buffed quite a bit. And same over here. Are they in square formation? They are in square formation. But they're still going to have a pretty tough time. And, oh, there he is. Okay, still alive. No kills. Looks like the thorax swords have been moved. Game of Spear Generals moving forward. Possibly to buff. Perhaps. Looks like I still there's a unit of pikes left. Unfortunately, they have a lot of ammo left, it seems like. Plus these Peltis unit as well. Glacial Legionnaires moving forward, going to reinforce these Game of Spears. The only problem with that, though, is these guys right here. No reason why Boei shouldn't charge right on in.
Understood.
Defenders are doing a really good job of stuffing the attack. I don't know if the attackers are actually going to make this.
Into square.
I mean, of course, now that I've said that, they are they are going to win. But even still, Game of Spears, yeah, does not appear that this is going too well for the attackers. I mean, let's try and take stock of what they actually have left, right? So we have 3 Syrians. All 3 have quite a bit of ammo left, or at least it seems like it. Carthage has his general, 3 Cretans, it appears, right? Cretans, and Cretans. One of which has possibly used up all of its ammo. Balearic Slingers, only 24 kills. And then the Iberian Swords, and then this Libyan Infantry is rounding. So they don't have much. Galatia does not have a lot. And then Pergamon does not have a lot either. I mean, they have the 3 archers here, the 4 archers here. Why did he pull back? Is his general engaged? LOLing at the fact that I have to come over here and look at his general stats. But I don't see them anywhere. He's doing pretty good now. Thorax Sword's not doing too hot. 99 kills for them, 144 for the Glacial Legionnaires. Sword Followers up to 65. Game of Spears cashing this Thorax Swords before they can get anywhere else. There goes Sword Followers. Oswald not having a good time. Good time either. Oswald not having a good time. Only 26 kills? What? They may not have even been in combat. Even still, though. I mean, the defenders don't really have much left either, it seems like. I mean, we do have a fresh unit of Thorax Swords, Spears. Thorax Swords, another fresh unit of Thorax Swords. Gallic Hunters, 96 kills. They definitely still have ammo left. This is dicey, man. And then the Heavy Nubian Skirmishers, 39 kills. They still have a little bit of ammo left. And once they use it up, they'll be able to charge right on in, if they so desire. But of course, it would be better. I mean, what did he go for as far as abilities? Yeah, Raise Banner, or not Raise Banner, Second Wind and Battle Rhythm, definitely 2 super useful buffs that you can pop on any of your units. Fire Shot, huh? Trying to make these guys rout. Okay. Game of Spears being put in square, love to see it. 146 kills, awesome. 25 for these Glacial Legionnaires.
Orders understood. On my order, withdraw.
And then Pergamon's archers are way back here. Are they out of ammo? Looks like one unit might be. I don't know why he doesn't have them up here. This now would be a great chance for Massilla to move, to pull back his general to a certain spot, and then go up this hill, ride on down, and charge right into the side of these archers. Hell, he could even just keep going. Charge right on through, blast through all of them, and then do a 180, come back around, and right into the Cretans here. Although they might be out of ammo. I don't see them firing. Oh no. Oh no, they are. 129, 73, and 85. Ugh. Not great. Syrians are in the... Well, they're awfully close, that's for sure. It's dicey. It doesn't even look like there's anything... Oh no, it's the Glacial noblemen. That's right. They're winning. Doing a good job against the Legionnaires. Pergamon's got a nice, solid line here of the game of spears. Does he have the pikes over here, too? He does not. They are here, though. He still has them. And they're getting moved forward, so that could prove to really cinch this right now. Bounce power does appear to be even.
Square formation.
Amazing.
Hack them down. Advance at speed. Double time. Break the line.
Heavy Numidian skirmisher general moving on forward. Probably gonna. Yep, there it goes. Buffed. Second to win the Massillian Cav. Oh, you fool! Why did you do that? Charged right into the game of spears. They get a bonus against Cav, a pretty significant one too. Oh, brother. I mean, they're losing as well because they are also taking on some Desert Legionnaires. But yep, there it goes. General is dead. So that's going to be a morale penalty across the board for all of Massilia's troops. What about... Who is... Basically, Massilla... Who is their third? It was Boei. Boei's gone. Wow, dude. Boei is actually out of the fight already. I say already, but there's 8 minutes left. But even still, he had quite a few sword followers, and it's a solid unit that does really, really well. That is extremely surprising. Honest.
Into square.
Glacial Legionnaires, yeah, these two Doric swords doing a number on these guys. Who's gonna win it here? Where's their pikes? Their pikes go? It appears to be. They don't have any infantry left. The attackers have no infantry left. Except for Pergamon and this one unit of Libyan infantry. Oh no, there goes the general. The general's gone. How is there still 7 minutes left in this? That's what I want to know. Where is the 7 minutes coming from? Because it seems to me, at least, that the defenders have all but won. Yeah. Well, no. I was about to say, don't tell me he's about to pull some sneaky stuff where Carthage's general managed to pull it off by capturing this. But the heavy Numidian skirmishers are halfway in, so that would not count. Archers from Pergamon moving forward. And here we go. Again, how is there 7 minutes left in this? Not that I'm complaining, because I'm not. But this has got to be some type of wild-ass ending. That's the only explanation. Starting to see some wavering here from Massillian. So General's still alive? General's still alive. Archers have now, they're duking it out with the Gallic hunters. Thorax swords are moving over to engage and support. General's bodyguard down to 34 men. They're going to get a nice little charge off on the peltists here, but I don't know that that's going to pay off for them at all. Balance power is back in the favor of the defenders. Oh, what? Why is he routing? Oh, the Glacial Nobleman General. I bet you he had no idea. I bet you he had no idea that this unit was over here because the unit card is stuck over here. How many kills? 240! Holy shit. Glacial Nobleman General doing some work over here. I am willing to bet you anything that the fact that the unit card and a handful of men are glitched on this is one of the biggest reasons why Massillian lost their general. Is it going to come down to archers and two generals are going to win this? Is that what's going to happen here now? Oh, they didn't capture this though. Why is he running away? I don't understand. I do not understand. I would at least leave. I mean, one of them still has to have some ammo left, right? Nope, never mind. I lied. They are all out of ammo. Otherwise, I would have said I would have left at least one archer unit to fire at them while they were retreating. Glacial Nobleman still hanging on strong. 53 guys. Tosses from Javies into the back of the Massillian Thurio spears. Carthage's general is going to charge right into them. Of course, they're starting to win, but they're just going to keep going. It was a good enough charge to warrant that for sure. And then they're going to charge into the back of the Desert Legionnaires, possibly. Archers starting to rout. Lots of archers starting to rout. Who's going to win here? Who is going to win here? I mean, I gotta hand it to the Carthaginian general. He is moving and a grooving, trying to get some kills off on anybody for that matter. He's gonna get a nice little side charge on these thorax swords. Come on. Nice, not bad. But yeah, there we go. Thorax sword's gonna close in on the Carthaginian general, and he's not much longer for this world. 15 men left. Up to 113 kills though, not bad. That's actually very impressive for General's bodyguard. In my opinion, at least. Thurio spear here, though. They are breaking, and they're gone. And it's gone. Is it really going to come down to a handful of archers and two generals? One who's basically in ghost mode? Because nobody seems to be able to see where they're coming from. They are winning, but... Ooh, buddy. This is one hell of an ending. You have 2 units left. 2 units left. 2 utes. I mean, if he still has ammo, he does not. Do any of them have ammo? I don't think so. Thorax swords, yeah, naturally beating up on some Cretans. But this thorax sword unit is about to rout. 2 minutes left. What could possibly be left?
I charge!
It's routing. The other thorax, unreal. I mean, fight to the bitter end, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, there goes the general, though. He's wavering. He's gone. So who's left? Don't even fucking tell me, dude. Don't even tell me that this guy's actually gonna be able to pull it off. 422 kills. Galatia coming in clutch, dude. Put these guys in shield screen, my dude. They are losing. Yo, if he does not loop around and flank this guy...
The double!
You serious? What?
At speed!
49 guys, and they just gingerly tapped, and they were gone. Thorax Sword's gonna fight to the bitter end. Pergamon's archers managed to come back. And that's it. That is it. He started wavering again for no reason.
At speed!
He needs to get them over here to back up the Glacial Noblemen. He's got to. But these guys are doing fine. 26 guys, 25 guys, and they're just hanging out. I wonder if this is I wonder if getting some units glitched in the tower gives that unit semi-god mode?
Withdraw!
Maybe? Because there's no way that 23 dudes should be hanging on against... well, there's 37 now. So it's it's 10 more. Unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. What a grind fest, dude. What an absolute grind fest. Meh. Missed that. That's okay, though. Alright, let's get into it. So... 3,000. Nice. Good on you, Captain Rake. But let's get into everyone else. First, Charles Mcgrath, 99, 2,096 kills. 136 for his general, not well done. 128 for his ballista. 71, 110, 147, 85 for his range units. Libyan infantry, 147, 143, 37, 112, 213. Gallic warriors, 69. Nice. 35. Iberians 53, Italians 26, 102, and 57, and the Sam Knights 170, 99, and 56. Captain Rake, 3,031 kills. Awesome. Love to see it. 471 for his Glacial Noblemen. Just absolutely bonkers. 145, 39, and 123 for the Syrians. 180, 404. 122, 132, 159, 128, 118, and 348 for and 225 for the Glacial Legionnaires. Jesus, nice. Well done, well done, well done. 104, 121, and 112 for the Galatian swords, and then 5, 70, and 25 for the Levy Freeman. Burkandi Katsu getting 2,221 kills. 113 for the general. The other game of spears, 42, 186, 283, 142, 224, 147, 141, 131 for the ballistas. Awesome, well done there. 61, 65, 90, and 116 for the archers. Galatian swords, 106, 133, 61, and 117. Pikes not doing too hot, but that's okay. 23 and 26, and then 12 for the other Galatian sword. Green getting 2,365 kills, 109 for his general, 54, 132, 104, 79 for the archers, 146, 267, 108, 169 for the Celtic warriors, 76 and 63 for the Levy Freeman, and then the sword followers, 194, 174, 94, 128, 115, 101, 109, and 143. Scrimp getting 2,072 kills, 19 for his gen, 172, 122, and 105, and 127 for his ranged units. Well done there. 32 and 113 for the Axe Warriors. 57, 63, 62, and 55 for the Celtic Warriors. 24 for the Levy Freeman. Massillian Thurio Spears, 102, 67, and 241. Nice. Love to see it. And then finally, Thorax Swords, 100, 241, 85, 178, and 87. And then Wild Sweet with 2,531 kills, 55 for his general, 301 for the Armored Desert Chariots. Awesome. 48 and 72 for the Numidian Riders, 138 for the other heavy Numidian skirmisher unit. Love to see it. 112 and 105 for his slingers. That's also awesome. Desert Legionnaires, 246, 172, 200, 126, 90, 223, and 109. And then the Numidian Light Infantry, 78, 60, 116, 122, and 158. Well done by everyone, actually. Everyone put up some very impressive numbers for sure. This, though, 471 for the Glacial Nobleman, that's absolutely bonkers. And then 404. And yeah, Galatia did one hell of a job. Absolutely MVP of the game for sure. Well, that's going to be it for me today, or rather tonight, since it is like almost 10 o'clock for me, guys. But with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.